Hi, what's going on, everybody? It's Keith with Johnson Custom Leather, and this is the second video I'm going to do on the same pair of gloves as the first video. The sound cut out at the 2-minute mark. So, shame on me. I just went to upload it, figured I'd watch it before I uploaded it, and realized, sound cut out, so no go. Anyways, so what we're going to review today is the Sullivan Glove Company out of Bend, Oregon, I believe. That is correct, Bend, Oregon. And I actually reached out to Sullivan and told him I was running a YouTube channel, and I had purchased their gloves before, and I just really enjoy them. Y'all can look back at my previous videos when I received my buffalo and elk gloves, which are amazing gloves. The buffalo are in pretty rough shape right now, but I ran them through the ringer doing line work for a handful of months. And the elk gauntlet gloves that I got, they're actually in my bushcraft bag, as I enjoy doing bushcraft, and maybe I'll start putting that on the channel a little bit more. But for y'all that know, I mostly focus on leather videos as I like leather, hence the business, But in today's video, it's gonna be the goat ropers, the goat skin. It's a really tight grain pattern. They have great water properties. Obviously, these are not brand new. You can still see some of the brand new color here, but you can start to see where I got some sweat and also got some dirt and everything, as the first video, obviously they were new, but I went outside shortly after the video and swung the old axe or the hatchet and had some limbs and some stuff on this honey-do list the wife wanted me to take care of, which I did. And I wore these gloves the whole time, and I'll tell you, they're nice. They feel good. They're a little tight. They're a little tight coming on and off, but they're still not broke in. And Sullivan Glove is known for their form-fitting gloves. And basically what that means, guys, is they stretch to your hand as you wear them. So they have a really cool way of measuring to make sure the fit is correct. And that is, you just take a soft piece of tape, which I have one, but I don't have it here because this is an impromptu video as always. But basically, you're gonna take your hand and measure at the widest part of your hand. Figure out where that line overlaps, you can make a mark, take that mark, stretch it out, lay it on the ground. I'm dead at 10 inches across the hand. And then that puts me in a large. Obviously, your hand is different size, but if you don't have a soft piece of tape, you can do exactly what I did and just measure around your hand with a piece of string. I mean, 1,000 different ways you could figure out your hand size, just like I did. Wrap it around your hand, lay it on something that has some measurements, boom. You could lay it out on a ruler, whatever you want to do. But you want to make sure you get the right size going off of their sizing chart, as these gloves will stretch to the correct size. Now, all the gloves that I wear at work are normally extra large because I have wider knuckles and shorter fingers. Kind of got these short, pudgy fingers. So when I get an extra large, the common problem I have is that, yes, they fit great in the knuckles, but the fingers are a little bit too long. So not the case with these. My fingers are all the way to the point, and that's nice, except for the pinky. But I've also broke my hand, both hands, multiple times, either being jiu-jitsu or Friday and Saturday nights growing up. But either way, the fingers fit great and the gloves feel amazing. So let's talk about them. So I didn't know much about goat skin prior to getting these gloves, and I've done a little bit of research, like I'd say like 45 minutes. So I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert at this, but I reached out to the company. I told them I had a growing YouTube channel and I really enjoy their product. I enjoy what the company stands for as far as being American-made products with American-made materials. And I supporting the American worker, knowing that my money goes to, somebody else drawing a check where that money can go back into the economy And it's just something I'm big on, and it's something I'm big with my company and everything else. So speaking to the owner, I believe, where I sent him an email telling him I'd love to do a review on his gloves, he recommended that I try the goatskin gloves, and this is the Roper model. So it's good for work. It could be good for riding motorcycles. It could be great for gardening. It could, I mean, I really personally feel like they're all around gloves. You know, the way they feel, the grain on the outside is super tight and tough. And, you know, I've never really had goat anything. I don't believe, but I don't know if you'll be able to, yeah, you can see that. You can kind of get a nice little pattern, seeing the pattern there. Don't worry about the sweat stains and the dirt. Obviously, I've had them on, but they have a good water property as far as when they get wet and they dry up, they don't shrink, apparently. I know if some of y'all, you know, have worn like lesser quality gloves, and I'm gonna say that, like Youngstown, was it Youngstown? You know, I used to think these were the gloves. Like I really did. And you can tell I put these on. But after owning Sullivan gloves and even putting on the worn pair of Buffalo ones or the worn pair of elk gauntlet gloves I have, they're so much more comfortable than these. I mean, these things feel flaky and grungy just sticking my hand in them. And I mean, I haven't had these or this long. I haven't had them that long. Forgive me, it's early. And I just won't go back, you know what I mean? I feel like they're super mass produced and they're not really thinking about the person wearing them. They just got a name and the name sells and not the quality of the gloves. As far as Sullivan, I believe every stitch is accounted for. You know, looking for a stitch out of place, it's just like anything that's handmade. They triple stitch, their seams, everything looks super tight. I will say that I do notice that my left hand is slightly bigger than my right. I think we can all attest for that. So the right hand glove goes on a lot easier than the left. But like saying, these are form-fitting gloves. So as they stretch, this one will fit better, this one will fit great. But as of now, the left hand is a little bit harder to get on. And when I say harder, I'm not saying like I don't want to wear my gloves because they're too hard to get on. I'm just saying it takes a couple extra of those, and then they seat right on perfect. Why should you get Sullivan gloves, or you know, gloves that are actually your size? Well, for one, they protect your hand. And you ever worked out in the field and you start getting a blister through your glove? If it's either in the finger, say you're running the shovel, which that always sucks, but say you're working a shovel or you're doing anything, you know, and you start noticing you're getting a blister in a weird place, that is due to your glove not being fitted right. And that's due to your glove being sloppy on your hand and it's rubbing a blister. Hold on, I got a mosquito on me. Not just work gloves, great skeeter getters too. So anyway, yeah, so I reached out to them and they actually sent me this pair for free. Big props to Sullivan Glove Company. I really appreciate that. I told them I would do an honest, unbiased review, regardless of if I liked them or I didn't. But I knew when they agreed to it, I was going to do the review because I've already, like I said, got 2 of their products and I love their products. So I'm super excited. They actually went forward with it. And, you know, it's kind of cool, the power of YouTube. It really is, you know, to be able to get a free pair of gloves is a perk for my end because I do enjoy their products, and to maybe spread some awareness to, you know, the fellow followers and anybody else that comes across this page or this review, just to, you know, if you haven't tried them, try them. You know what I mean? Say you get them. So you order the gloves, you spend a little bit more money for better quality and you hate them, right? That's you. I like them. You don't have to. You can send them back. But I will say, always at least try to get your hands on something that's handmade at least once. If it's boots, y'all know I like my fancy Frank boots. If it's boots, gloves, wallets, I mean, whatever it is that we carry, you know what I mean? We always got a wallet on us, we always got a belt, we always got boots. If you work out in the field, if you're blue collar, if you're white collar, it doesn't matter. Get you a pair of fancy gloves. And I say fancy because these aren't just the regular old Mustangs, you know, work gives you, where they give you those cloth gloves that are dipped with the rubber. Yeah, they'll protect your hands. Yeah, they get by. And in a week, when you lose them, you won't be mad. You know what I mean? But these gloves here are legitimate. They were soaked when I got done working because I'm in Florida, and y'all know that it's probably a dumb idea around 1, 2 o'clock to be working outside just because the humidity, and we probably already had our afternoon shower, so it's just a horrible time to be outside. And I was sweating down past my knees, and the gloves were soaked, and this is the first time I put them on since today's Saturday, so I wore them Wednesday. And then I was thinking, just putting them on while we were doing this video, that they were going to be a little grungy inside, but not the case at all. It's got like a felt kind of feeling to it, super smooth and supple. You know, the gloves are fairly stiff. They hold up on their own, you know what I mean? And as that grain and everything, and as they get broke in, I'm sure they'll drop a little bit. But as of now, man, it's a really good testament of how strong this goatskin leather is. You know, anything that's a tight grain pattern is going to be better for the long term, as they can handle the abrasions and the long-term wear better. So without trying to drag this video out or make y'all think I'm selling you on the Sullivan Glove Company, obviously y'all are grown men or women, and y'all can do as you please with your money. That's a fact. But if you haven't tried Sullivan Glove, if it's for work, like I do powerline work, try them out. If it's for riding bikes, you know, as far as motorcycles, cycling, anything outdoor related, or if you're a skilled craftsman of any trade and you work with your hands and your hands make your money, protect your hands with a good investment. You know what I mean? I'm a believer that don't fuck what makes you money, you know? And if it's your hands, protect them. If it's your feet, buy good footwear, you know what I mean? So check out Sullivan Glove Company. I'm gonna try to figure out how to put a link in the description. As y'all know, I'm not too tech savvy. I make these impromptu videos, but I'm real and I'm blunt, and I could care less what other people think. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong supporting an American company that makes a superior product to a lot of other companies that are out there. So, like I said, guys, if you like the video, check them out. If you want to look, they've got a really cool glove out right now. It's the 80th anniversary glove. And I don't know the specs of what leather it is on the outside because I don't have it pulled up. And of course I didn't look before I made the video, but they've got a knuckle guard going right across the top out of Horween leather. If y'all ain't familiar with that, that is a good leather, and it looks dope, man. And they've got it in brown and black. I've got my eye on it. I might end up getting me a pair. I'm not 100% yet, but I really like how it's got an added knuckle guard here of some really fine quality leather. And just look around, man. Figure out what you like, you know, if it's for bushcraft, if it's for work, if it's for play, anything, it all has a place with Sullivan Glove Company. So thank you for watching. Like the button if you like it. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you want. If you do, you don't, I don't care. Either way, guys, thank y'all. Have a good day.